If I eat some chips.
Huh?
I said, is it alright if I eat chips?
Man, this show, man.
I'm just saying, I don't want to be rude or whatever.
Enough to get water. How you gonna be doing the show, man?
I said, man, how we
looking
gonna
like,
do the new image?
Supposed to be standing out there with a sign. We'll podcast for free.
All right, y'all tuned in to another episode of Bankedoutt Radio Show. Whew, have a legendary status. What are you doing, man?
Not quite sure. With my hands, table rocking and shit. Sorry.
You got Mr. Billy Slum, aka Slum. What is it? Slum Child Clothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's up, man?
I'm just trying to stay off your bad side, man. I don't want no problems with Elder Bars, man.
I already said I was threatening text messages.
Send me threatening text messages last night. What the hell? I was looking at it like, what the hell going on, man? You giving me short answers?
You just two letter no. I'm like, man, what's up with the short answer? But anyway, appreciate you taking your time out your day.
I appreciate you having me, sir. I don't want no problems, man. I don't want no problems, man. At all.
But
thanks for the water, by the way.
Yeah, you already fussed at me because I didn't give you water. It's like, oh, that's special enough to get
yeah,
water.
the other guests be having water and steak dinners and shit, man.
But let's get into this clothing, man.
Yeah, man.
You've been doing the clothing for like what? About
the official or just out the trunk?
Well, I consider out the trunk official.
Oh, okay. Well,
because,
yeah.
This pushing your brand.
Yeah. So probably about a year, little over a year and a half.
Okay, and started with the TMD, right?
Mm-hmm. Just that one shirt, the Time Money Dedication shirt. And
you've expanded it all the way to, what do you call him, Billy the Bear?
Yeah, right now what I'm wearing is Billy the Bear, which is he basically me. Yeah. I mean, if you look at him, he got the big ears. He might be a distant cousin of some other bears y'all have seen out there, but it's basically me. He got the big ears and he got the guns on him, Watch out for the guns. The guns will get you. Y'all remember out there, what was that? What movie was that? Anchorman?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Watch out for the guns. The guns will get you.
So, what inspired, the merch and wanting to pursue
that? You want the real answer? You want the politically correct answer?
You can say whichever one you're comfortable with.
So, well, no, I mean, I'll give you both answers, man. No, I won't. It ain't even worth it, man. So I would say people started when I had the one TMD shirt that people was liking, and I was pretty much pumping those out the trunk. Mm-hmm. And then I start, getting requests. Well, can you get me this color? Can you get me this color? And I was like, well, hell, if I'm gonna keep making all these special requests, I might as well just start my own official brand.
Yeah.
The people like the shirt. They like the design. My designs it's the Billy Slum brand, but it's universal. It's not just relative to me.
Yeah.
Time, money, dedication is pivotal in anything that you want to do in life.
Exactly.
So you can apply that to being the hottest podcast in Middle Georgia, or being the most flyest R&B singer who's a cameraman,
Still waiting on that
album. Yeah, still waiting on that album, man. So anything you want to do in life requires time, it requires money, and it requires dedication, man. So that kind of sparked the idea in my mind, and I just kind of went from there, and as ideas popped in my head, I keep a cajillion ideas in my head at a time, man. Sometimes I think I be having too much going on in this big ass head of mine, but yeah, I just put it together, man, and
Yeah.
The rest is what it is. I'm wearing Billy the Bear right now. You know, you can see the big ears. I have the big ears. You see the guns. The guns will get you. I'm just playing, man.
So I can't remember the last question I was talking about. Oh, we were talking about you was talking about success. To me, you know, my definition of success is you out there, you sell one shirt, you're successful because it takes a lot to build something and then for people to give up their money for it in exchange for what you done built.
Yeah.
And, you know, I know you done sold more than one shirt or whatever. So that's why I call it success. I know you call it progress or whatever because you probably have ultimately a number in your head that you want to hit.
Absolutely.
You know, but you know, getting a little bit about what it really takes to push a brand, and then the fact that you know you're doing a lot online now. How to get it to that point to where you can convert people.
It takes time, money, and dedication. It takes money. So basically, I'm not in the profit phase right now. So I take whatever I get and just reinvest it, and just to keep marketing. You know, I've been getting the profit, but I just take the profit and just continue to market, and hopefully it'll continue to grow, man. That's the objective. So like you said, I do have a specific numerical goal in mind, but you know, right now it's just the tunnel vision, just keep pushing, man.
So to me, this isn't something that's like fly by night. Then, you know, this is something that you want to build, man, and actually can turn into something even bigger. Because you know, with a lot of clothing lines, you know, you can build them into the 100 million, you know, 500 million, $1 billion range. So to me, that's what it sounds like. You know, I don't know if if that's going to be the goal that you want, but it's bigger than
man. Anything I do, I want to I want to excel at it. You know, I don't want to just, you know, do the typical. I want to excel, man. So you know, it's a slow process, but I have been seeing progress, and I'm just thankful, surprised and thankful at the same time, man, that people would, you know, be willing to shop with me, man. I really appreciate it. You know, I send thank you emails to anybody who ever purchased from me, follow up emails, all that kind of stuff, man. So you know.
So where have you geographically? Where's the furthest you've shipped to?
Right now, North Carolina.
Oh wow, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So all the way out there, somebody. Now was
Man,
that?
That's like they like next door neighbors, a couple doors up.
I'm just saying, but still though.
Now you tell me, if I tell you California or Washington State, then yeah.
I'm saying, okay, so the North Carolina, was that due to them being a previous fan, or were they just caught on to the merch?
Previous fan.
So you have a lot of.
So I will say, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you know, can you see the difference in? Are you getting like a lot of new people who just didn't know about your catalog?
I had quite a few new people who didn't even know that. I guess it was music based. They just liked the product and bought the product, and I guess they caught on to the music after the fact.
Okay, so you've actually been seeing, like, I guess a double fold right there where
Absolutely,
new people.
man.
So
yeah,
I'm glad you're seeing it or whatever, because you know, I know that gives you a different perspective of how you look at stuff now.
And you know me on a personal level. You know how my brain works, man. So yeah. I see why you saying that.
Yeah,
he's playing mind games.
Jedi mind tricks.
Yeah. Basically, what he wants to say is, "I told you so." So he putting these questions together so I can say "I told you so." So
well, I did tell you so.
Okay, I'll take that. I hold that L.
But yeah, I'm so excited, and I'm glad that you know you keep doing this, and I see, you know, you keep pushing. I see the people hitting the page. I see all the different models wearing the shirts. I just see the constant push and advertisement of it. And I think that's where a lot of people just have misconceptions. That's that dedication part. That's that time part.
Yeah.
'Cause, putting money up and doing that or whatever is easy, and anybody can do that. But they're giving the time and dedication to something to see it unfold into something that's way beyond what we even imagine. I think that's where a lot of people fall short. Have you been able to, or are you even thinking about collaborating with other like designers? Or
I actually had some people from overseas to reach out to me. So I mean, we're gonna see what they're talking about. If it's, first of all, I gotta do some research on this particular company just to make sure everything is everything, and we're gonna see what we can make happen, man.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. So what do you think about that space now? Because now you're into designing, right? Because you got to come up with the you got the logo or whatever, or the bear. But then I also saw like Hustle Legendary
I got the Hustle
Hustle
series. I got the
now you got Sayings. So that, to me, that's designing, and that's a whole nother avenue. It's still creative avenue.
Well, as far as you mentioned the Legendary shirt, I'm gonna go ahead and say that off top. That comes from a song idea, as well as the Concrete alumni. So you'll probably hear those down the line as far as from a music catalog standpoint. But
okay,
yeah, that's all the Slum Child original series. If you go on the if you go on the website slumchild.store, you can go under the different series that I've created, and all those designs are under the Slum Child original series. But Legendary is what we all aspire to be. Like, you got a shirt that says the hottest podcast in Middle Georgia, other than Go My Money. But you want to stamp your name in the concrete in the history books with anything that you do. So we all aspire to be legendary. So it's not about being arrogant. You just want to you just want to be great. It's just basically saying you want to be great at everything you do. So I actually wore one of the shirts and the other night, and I had this couple looking at me like, "Who's this fool? Are you legendary?" Yeah. It's just a state of mind.
Yeah.
And so as you think, you are as you think. So
yeah, I definitely believe in that mantra. But then like you said, some people, they can take it as arrogance, but then I take it as that's their own insecurity about what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
Because I think most people, and I was having this conversation, I think with my nephew one time. I look at legendary as different levels, right? You could be legendary in your city or in your area. You could be legendary from a regional standpoint, your contribution.
I got that a lot from my area. I've never. I'll take that back. I have said it in my music before. But I guess I recently embraced that from I guess like you said, a regional standpoint. But it's just it's basically a state of mind.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna proclaim it and until it comes to fruition, from a global standpoint.
So with the different series that you got, which color sells better than
the black TMD?
Okay.
And the red TMD.
Like a red. So is there something about those colors, visual representation that people connect with that you think, or?
No, I just think females are drawn to those colors.
Okay. So for everybody out there who want to support, let them know how they can go and support.
So it's pretty easy. It's slumchild.store. That's slumchild.store. And you can get a little bit of the designs. You can see who's wearing it, how they're wearing it. You can check out a different series. Got an Underland series as well.
Okay.
Shout out to the Under. And you can also get a little taste of the music as well.
You talking about when they purchase, or?
Well, no, I mean on the actual website you can. Yeah, I got my latest video up there right now.
Oh, on the Slum Child store. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. All right, so Y'all make sure y'all support Legendary Billy Slum Child Clothing. Go follow on Instagram.
Follow on Instagram, Slum Child Clothing. Facebook, Slum Child Clothing.
And support people in the area that's really doing something. Because we need to support legendary figures like this.
I'll take it.
Hey, it is no, I'm for real though. But you got a good catalog.
Yeah.
And now you're into new ventures. So
I will say, man, I gotta learn to balance it because I let the clothing stuff take over, man. I really been slacking on the music, so I'm gonna come back and get back on the music hard.
All right, and then for everybody who ain't got that TMD, y'all make sure y'all go get that. The Still Solid project, still one of the best projects put out in the last couple of years.
I actually just played it today for the first time in a long time. I was riding over here playing and I was like, man, it's legendary.
All right, and there you have it. It's my man Slum.
Yeah.